Hello everyone. So today, first of all, I'm sorry for not making videos recently. I've just been really busy with a lot of stuff, like I'm playing tennis and I have to study. But today I'm going to be talking about Zugzwang and Zwischenzug. And these are two very important topics in chess. And while they might seem like big words, so like they're very complicated topics, that's not true. They're actually very simple to understand. So first I'm going to go over Zugzwang. And Zugzwang basically just means that you have a disadvantage, but because it's your move. So if you would rather just like skip your turn if you can do that. But in chess, you're not allowed to skip your turn. And that's why you're at a disadvantage, because you have to move, and any move that you make is just going to make your position worse. Like, let's take this position for example. Let me flip the board and say you're playing as black, and let's say it's black to move. This would be a Zugzwang, because any move that black makes is just going to lose. Black would be fine just keeping his king here and controlling these three squares, and if he can just skip his moves indefinitely, then white can't win because he can't get past, because the king can't go forward and therefore the pawn can't go forward. But since it's black's move, he has to move his king out of the way. He can move it. If he moves the king to f5, then white just moves to d4, and now black's king is out of the way, and now white can just advance his pawns all the way. So that's what Zugzwang is. Zugzwang is you just have a disadvantage because it's your move, and a lot of the times these positions come up when you or your opponent's position is pinned down, and you basically have no good moves because your opponent or you is controlling everything. And that's what Zugzwang is. So now I'm gonna go into Zwischenzug. Now Zwischenzug basically means an in-between move. So here this is a Paul Morphy game, and white played bishop takes e4. And now normally if you're like not thinking, you would just play e takes d4 because you just take back, right? That's a natural move. But Paul Morphy finds a very nice in-between move, and he plays queen to h4, which and the bishop can't move anywhere even though it's under attack, because black also has the threat of queen takes f2 mate. So white has to do something about the mate threat first, because he doesn't want to lose the game immediately. So he plays queen to e2, and now Paul Morphy takes the pawn, but the difference here is that now his black's pieces are developed, and white's pieces are definitely not developed, as you can see by the position. And so black has a very strong initiative, and if you're a skilled player, it's pretty easy to win from here, because you're basically doing whatever you want now. So white plays bishop to e3, trying to stop this strong bishop, and black plays bishop to g4, which attacks the queen. And now you can see that obviously black is much better here, even though he's not really up in material, and he also has these pretty bad double pawns, but he has a very strong control of the game right now. So now white is just trying to defend and not get destroyed. So that's the importance of a Zwischenzug. It can change the game completely, because if you find one, and if you find a very effective one, then your opponent's plans just turn all the way around from attacking to defense, because they have to find a way to stop it. They weren't expecting you to play the move that they thought you were going to play, and then a lot of the time you have a very big advantage that you wouldn't have had if you just like took on e4. And that's what Zwischenzug is.